Welcome, it's Easter Saturday, back out again. Back in the Forest of Bowland this time, near, not too far from where I live, about 40 minutes. And we're back in a favourite place of mine, Dunslop Bridge. Well, the main little village of Dunslop Bridge is through them trees there. And as you can see, it's a popular spot. I've walked this track many a time up that way. I've said before, it's a great place for young families with buggies, wheelchairs and bikes and so on and so forth. I've just come through this way. I've parked a bit of the way up there. As you can tell, very boggy still, all the rain we've just had. So I'm going to go out for a camp and a bit of a walk first and a camp. Normally I push up that way, but this time I think we're going to skirt around the hill and head that way and hopefully get away from where the main body of people seem to be. Alright then, let's get on with the walk. Oh, I think spring's finally here, thank God. Really is a warm one. Once you're out the wind slightly, sun's out, which is beautiful. It just makes such a difference, even though the ground's absolutely soaking and boggy still after the months and months of rain we've had. Brings me to here. I think that arrow's going that way, so it's up and around that way. That's the way I think I'm going, but I'm in absolutely no rush to get where I need to be. I'm not too sure where that is yet. I've got a route, but I'm trying to get away from the popular side. So Dunslop Bridge is right down there, and where that hill is there, the base of that's the river. So we've come this way, and my car is parked over that little spur coming out there around the valley that way. Brings me to here, this lovely little quaint farm. So we're going to push on up this way now. Well, this side you can tell hasn't been walked on much. There's the stile. There's an arrow there. Again, there's no track. So I've just been sticking next to the fence line really. That's where we were down by the farm down there. There should be a wood up here somewhere. Might take a break there. But it's just really, I'm just sticking to the sides of the field. On the footpath according to the map, but there is no footpath, So hopefully there is somewhere here to get over that way, he says. But it's super boggy, but it's beautiful because there's no one over this side, which is great. No one yet anyway. That's the small little copse I was after. I'm going to keep going along here. That's my phone picking up a signal. For a couple of kilometres, then we'll break into the moorland and be up there somewhere. That's the plan anyway. But it's very arable around here. It really is arable. But it's only about half an hour from my house. And you can be stood completely alone like this. Lovely. And the weather makes a difference. Let's keep going. We just come through this farmmaid's Atileki gate and the path takes us over here. There's two little lakes over there and that's where we rejoin. So that's where we join a little B road which is down there. And we swing round and then we're coming back along the tops there. However, it's just been super boggy the last couple of kilometres. It really has been super boggy, so what I'm going to do, just follow this metal road down here and then meet it where I would have met it going that way. So that's the way we'll go anyway. Right, this is the way I want to be going. What I have noticed, a lot of the around here is like building, like renovating like farm buildings into holiday cottages and stuff like that. And on the map it's got public rights of way. But everywhere I'm coming across, it's like the signs have been taken down, everything's been made private. I want to be going, heading up onto the hill up there. I've just come off this road here. So I might have to see if I can just do a bit more road work and come round. I don't think you can make it out. It was like new tracks have been built everywhere. But he seemed to have misplaced, put the public footpath signs back. This is all brand new. And look, I can get through there. But then they've banged, it's a private drive. So I don't want to start walking up there and get into a barney with someone. Not good though. But as I come onto the road through the off a public footpath, the public footpath post, I should have videoed it, it was off and on the floor. Anyway, I'll take 5 and work out how we're getting up there. Bit of a bugger, sort myself out. Bit of a detour, about another 2k. I've worked out a little route to get round there. I'm more for people, you know, prosperity and all that, and buying places and doing them up. But keep the public footpaths as they are. You know what I mean? Don't start putting private drives down. Now, I don't know. I could have wandered up there, I suppose, and got into a barney with someone about I'm on public right away. Not worth it though, I'm just enjoying it. Easy walking on the road, and it's all miles in the legs for the Snowdonia Way, which is coming down. It'll be pretty quick to the 8th of June, I think I'm starting 8th, 11th, something like that of June. So I'll bring you back once we've got out the farmland, arable stuff, and we're back over there. I think it's Dunslop Hill we're heading for, which is over there, back into the moorland type of area. But it's beautiful weather. Best weather we've had this year, I think. And the forecast is good tomorrow, so that's why I'm hugging a load of kit. I've even got my little chair out of me, hoping to take in a sunset. Clocks go forward, and we'll get a sunrise once we get onto this damn hill. Anyway, I'll bring you back once we're breaking through. Even little bridges like this aren't in use. Well, the footpath should take us just up there where we hit another little road, and that can swing us round then, and then we can start heading up onto Dunslop Fell. Let's get across this, hit the road, a couple hundred metres up the road, we should come off it. I'm going to stop there and have some lunch. After doubling back and then doubling back on a double back to get through basically all this farmland down here with the rubbish paths that were marked or weren't existent or being removed, we're here. Been here before, just realised I was coming here. So I'm heading for Dunslop Head, Dunslop Fell, up there. I'm going to have a sandwich first and a chill out, then we'll push on. Yeah, just taking 5, clambering up this hill. A bit of a slog. It's not too steep, but it's long. And after 10k slobbing through all the mud down the bottom, just taking 5 now, but it's half free. On about 10.6 k's to here. I'm not sure. I remember coming up here now. I did a wild camp just about a couple more 100 metres up here on Dunslop Fell. It'll be about somewhere if you want to check that out. That was a while back, that was. And I didn't really remember it till I got to the bottom where I had my sandwich. But yeah, let's take 5 and let's keep going. Yeah, it was somewhere around there where I did that wild camp. Lovely views. Oh well, 10.7 k's. I was only planning to do 12 today, 12 or so. And I want to keep going because I want to get on tree. We can get over there. But if I find somewhere decent to pitch up, then I think I'm going to go for that and just enjoy this evening. It's lovely. We're at the back of it now. I can't see, I can see a little rabbit track here, and we should be getting another little track. Oh, anyway, we're heading for that feature over there. My route had me to go about another k, so I think we'll push on to what I planned on the route. It's lovely, listen to the sounds. I mean, this is a nice place to wild camp as well, but let's keep going. I think these bunch of rocks are this Dunslop head, where that finger pointer sign said. Now my route had me just down here somewhere to stop for the night, and I think that's what we'll do. So we'll just go on for a bit longer and see if we can find somewhere that wasn't like the bog I've just come through for the last couple 100 metres. About 200-300 metres is a spot height just up there. That was where I was finishing today's route. What's that spot height for? What's it for? Well, Burn fell, and I think we're on Wisket Hill now. Yeah, spot height 431. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a look round here. Nice view, bit of protection. It's coming up to 4:30 now, so yeah, even though it's a nice sunny evening or at late afternoon, I want to kind of get sorted. I've not seen a soul since it really started, so I'm really not expecting anyone up here this time of the afternoon, and even if we are, so what. Absolutely wonderful scenic early evening up on here, Dunslop Fell. Let me just show you the view that I'm looking at. Really is nice. Come to 5:30. Forecast is cloudy. It's getting a bit icky over there where the sun is, so it might stop us having a sunset. But I'm going to have one more beer. I only bought 3 out of me anyway, and then we're going to get the tent up. And I haven't seen a soul up here. I haven't seen a soul really all day, which has been nice. Bar to start really around Dunslop Bridge area, but it's been beautiful, really is up here. Just listen to the bird sounds. Anyway, we'll have a beer, then we'll get the tent up. Start to get the tent up. I'm using the X Mid 2, and you've got to get in the perfect rectangle. I always find it quite complicated, and then you kind of sleep oblique like that. So it's still trial and error trying to set this tent up, but we'll get it up. The weather's very benign tonight anyway, but I can never seem to get it right. And I bought poles for it that come with it, but I think they're going to be too soft for this ground, either too thin, so they might go in, so I used the trekking poles. Anyway, let's continue, set the tent up with this view, and hopefully we'll capture the sunset. So these are the poles I bought, the Durston poles for the tent, really for bike packing really. They're super light. I think they're about 93 grams or something, but they're super strong. The only problem I think, obviously that's the bit that goes in the tent, is that's a bit thin, so I think that's gonna, I don't know, it might be all right. I might give them a whirl. If not, we'll use the trekking pole tents, sorry, the trekking poles. But I think we'll give these a go. So you can see me, we bought them, so we might as well give them a go. But I really bought them for the summer when I do the Snowdonia way, and the ground's going to be a bit harder. But the ground's quite hard here, so might get, yeah, we'll give them a whirl. But they're great for bike packing as well because they're so light. Anyway, sunset 5 minutes. Shadows are beginning to lengthen, so we need to get a bit of a jolly on getting this up. That's the best I've ever done the outside. I didn't think it'd go so well. And I've got the trekking pole, no sorry, I've got the Durston poles in as well, so really chuffed the way that's gone up. I thought it wouldn't be as good because of the undulating, but I have changed. I've changed the little mods down here to stronger shock cord. But that's good. I really enjoyed. That's nice. Look at them colours there. It's amazing, isn't it? Anyway, let's get the inside set up. Really chuffed the way that's gone up. I was trying to capture the sunset for you. We have got a sunset, but it's kind of gone in this bank of cloud here. I'm hoping it might drop down below it. Anyway, I'm gonna keep setting the tent up. Really chuffed the way that's gone up. Really one of the best nights I've had this year. I know it's been winter, and it's Easter and the clocks go forward I think tomorrow, but what a night up here. Really, after the walk today, it was a bit of a hike that, but it had to be done to get some miles in. Really was splendid. This place is just amazing. So near to my doorstep as well. It's pretty dark now, looks a bit light. And I'm really chuffed the way that went up, really chuffed. I don't know if the Durston poles have made a difference with the actual tautness of it instead of trekking poles, but really good. Dinner wise, I've just brought what I was going on the last, when I did that 28k hike, I was going to do obviously a wild camp, but didn't because there was nowhere to go. So I've still got some wet, you know, boil in the bag type meals. So that's all dinner's going to be, which I'm going to have very shortly. Just really just enjoying it. It's not a breath of fresh, not a breath of wind. Really is a lovely evening up on this moor on Durston Fell. I forget the name of the hill. The trig point, I'm about 300 metres short, as I said before, that I was aiming for. That's where I was aiming to finish, but picked a wonderful spot. You may not be able to see me now. See my glasses glinting. Look at that. It's beautiful, isn't it? I haven't got my head torch on because it's still super light, but it's dark on the camera. Wet meal, ball in the bag, and then I'm going to get into the bag. But it's a perfect night. I really am blessed to be up here tonight. Really am blessed. Oh, not a breath of wind. Look at that star there, just winking away at me. Anyway, let's have my dinner, get into the bag, settle down for the night. Right, that's me all snug now in my night clothes. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna, hopefully I've got a good signal up here on Dunslop Fell, so I might see if I can get the football on, but I've got a few bits and bobs downloaded, so wind's picked up a bit, which is good for the old ventilation. But it's a clear night out there anyway. It's a stunning night. It was a stunning evening, to tell you the truth. Yeah, so I'm going to get into the bag now and chill out. Alright then, I'll see you on tomorrow. Good morning. Pretty windswept up here today. It's pretty cold as well. Cold breeze coming in. I don't know if that'll warm up as the sun pokes its head up. If it does, it's a bit cloudy. So it was a good night, really comfortable night. So what I'm going to do, got a brew on the go, have some breakfast, then we'll get out of Dodge. What a lovely morning though, if not a bit breezy. I think that's yeah, that's breakfast cooking now. As always, leave no trace. Since I'm at breakfast, I thought we were going to get a sunrise, but we didn't get one really. It's a bit cloudy. Now the mist is coming. We can see about 20 metres in front of us. So I'm just going to follow this wall up to where that trig point was, and then try and pick my way off Dunslop Fell and drop down. But we'll get up to trig point first, and then we'll work out where we're going. We're a wonderful place, but it's like it's all closed in. So I'm going to get going because it is a bit chilly this morning. First marker hit. There is a track a couple hundred metres down that way that goes the way I want, but this wall, if I follow this wall, it'll swing to the left, and according to the map it'll intersect that track, and that'll lead me off the fell towards the area where I had a bit of a rest yesterday on yesterday's route in. So that's what I'm going to do, because there isn't tracks really, it's just you can just kind of make it out like this. So we're going to follow the wall along. It might burn through, it's gone quite clear again now. We'll follow the wall along, swing left with the wall, hopefully pick up that track. Okay, let's get going. In memory of First Lieutenant J. Fields, Second Lieutenant Ocasto, Sergeant E. Lyon, Troop Sergeant Pasmascati, US Air Force, crashed the 2nd, the 1st, 1945, Burnfell, rest in peace. Definitely rest in peace, guys, definitely. Just come across this. We're still following this wall along. That's pretty nice, and people come up here to remember. Rest in peace, gents. I'm presuming hopefully that's the little gap that I've been looking for. Then pick up another track, or we'll just start pushing ourselves off the hill. This has got to be the way. Stone wall all along, so it's got to be this track here. Anyway, I'm going this way. As we're dropping down now, clearing up slightly. We were over there somewhere yesterday, going all the way along there, looking at this high feature. And Dunslop Bridge is over that way somewhere. So we'll get to the bottom of this hill, then we'll find our way across there. It's warmed up slightly as you drop down as well, so it's a bit better down here. Just trying to see where I was yesterday, but I can't really see much. Anyway, let's get going. Right, back just outside Dunslop Bridge, which is just down there, back by the river. The River Dunslop, is it? I'm not too sure, but that's me. About a kilometre back to the car, but that's a bit of road walking. So I really enjoyed that. It was good, even though a lot of the footpaths weren't in play and I had to double back on double backs. It was good. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, I'll be out in about 2 weeks' time. If you did enjoy it, maybe like and subscribe would be really great, and hit notifications for next time something pops up for myself. Alright, take care everyone, stay safe and have a good Easter.